here to your imposter syndrome is entitlement. You really have to see it that way. You have to become entitled. And I don't mean that in the most toxic, like abrasive way. I mean that in the way where you feel as though you are entitled to all the things that you desire. And where it becomes problematic and where it becomes unethical is when you feel as though you're entitled to things that either don't belong to you, and you're entitled to things that are just, it's your born right to have that. The one thing that I feel every human being deserves, at least on that level, you deserve to be happy, you deserve to have all your basic resources met, and you deserve to have your dreams and desires met through some sort of action that you're taking. So the most important thing for you to even get it out of there is, how are you putting yourself out there? How are you letting the opportunities that you want to find you? These are the first things you need to make apparent, and you need to like make it stick in your brain. Because the only way to cure your imposter syndrome is to understand that you do belong there, but you belong here. A lot of the time, most times, either where we are minorities, or there's not much people like us there, or like with America, what's going on with the DEI programs, a lot of people will make it feel as though you don't deserve a right, you don't have a right to be here, you don't have a right to take the spot that was given there to you, but there's no opportunity in this life that is presented to you that isn't for you. You really have to think, how am I exploiting, or how am I taking a space from another person? Think about it like this. The opportunities that are handed to us are simply meant to enhance our experiences, make our experiences much more tangible and worthwhile as we continue to uncover and discover who we are. So if you go into life, or if you go into things thinking that you're not deserving of anything, really look at it like this. Is anyone truly deserving of anything? I truly believe that in life, the opportunities, the people, the things that we are given in life are just things that happen. Circumstances, happenstances, I think I've heard someone say that before, are just things that are brought upon us. It's the same way that we construct like how we are deserving of good is construct how we are deserving of bad. As human beings, we're put under certain circumstances. And as we're put under certain circumstances, we're made to, as we're put under certain circumstances, we're made to survive them and get a lesson from that, and really, truly look at how it is the most durable for us to enhance our lives. That is what the opportunity is supposed to do for you. So if you walk into any opportunity that's given to you and you think that you are not deserving of it, you're already setting yourself up to fail. And the thing is, a lot of people, I'm telling you this because I'm not even employed, with the job market and everything when it comes to opportunities, they learn on the go. So whether it is or not, that it is not that you are equipped, or you are looking for the word, whether it is that you're equipped or whether it is that you're suitable for that job, that is controversial. But a lot of people learn on the job, and a lot of the time there is something that the universe or that person who has given you that opportunity can see in you that you don't necessarily see in yourself. So the best thing that you must do in life is to put your best foot forward, to show up, and to live a life and do actions or do anything that makes you put your best foot forward. What is a way that you can do your best and know that you've done enough? Oftentimes, the opportunities that find us, the things that find us, they come in unexpected ways. And they don't come necessarily in the ways that we think. Because most people who have things in this life, because we understand the way our society works in the sense where most people that work the hardest don't get the opportunities, sadly. It's the people who have put themselves out there, and whether it is luck, whether it is fate, the opportunities that found them will then become what will either change their lives or is what is best suited for them, depending on the circumstance. So most people we see who are met with opportunities, a lot of the time they have worked really hard for it, but the time that they get that big break, the time that they get to that big upgrade, they don't know where it's coming from. Most people who post a viral video, they don't know which one is going to go viral. Most people who get a hit song, they don't know which song is going to be a hit. So the most important thing is that you know that you're doing your best. And you need to ask your question, am I doing my best, and is my best good enough? That's something you then find out. And then if it's not good enough, that's okay. You need to become more entitled. You need to become more, I don't mean entitled in the more arrogant, in the more vindictive, terrible way. I mean become more entitled to understand that you are not supposed to seek out suffering, and you're not supposed to think that suffering is a part of your existence. And yes, it is a part of uplifting us, but suffering, someone that I spoke to yesterday that means the world to me told me something specifically, that sometimes trauma and sometimes hard situations, they help us evolve in the sense where, like, look at a diamond, for example. A diamond, when it is going through the process of becoming a diamond, you have to hit it so hard. Most of the things, even as a butterfly becomes, a caterpillar becomes a butterfly, it has to go through the most tumultuous, it has to go through the most draining, and it has to go through the most hardened experiences for it to become the beauty that it is. So truly let all the things that come with life happen for you, and accept that it's not always going to be an easy journey, and it's not always going to be an easy journey accepting the fact that the opportunity just came in the way that it did. Life is a series of circumstances we cannot control, or we cannot predict. So if we go into it wanting it to be done in a specific way, or wanting it to happen in a specific way, most breakthroughs, most of the most important parts of our lives happen in mysterious ways. Maybe you think and that's why it's best to put yourself out there, at least in different circumstances, and at least if there's certain ways you don't want to put yourself out there, then you trust your intuition. But become more open-minded to how you want the world to bless you. Become more open-minded to how you want the world to put you on that pedestal, to give you that opportunity. Become way more open-minded, because you may find yourself getting the experience or getting the dream that you've always wanted in the most unexpected way. So always create a space, or always create a space where you can access the things that you want in a way that you may not expect. You don't know when that opportunity is going to come, or how it is going to come. But the most important thing that you do is that you show up every day, you do your best, and you put your best foot forward and hope for the best. That's really all you can do. And let God, or let Goddess, or whoever that you look to, do it. But carrying that entitlement, if it is the word, because that's the word I'm using, it may not necessarily be the word like dictionary definition, but carrying that entitlement to know that, okay, I have a right to be here, I have a right to take space, and I have a right to discover things on the go. I don't have to be perfect, and I don't have to be the best, but I have to do my best and put my best foot forward and show up in the only way that you know how. Do that, and everything will start to unfold for you. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I hope that you've learned something. It's Asha Lovely Day telling you to have a lovely day. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and turn on the post notifications. I love you all. Thank you for watching.
The Medicine Woman.